they join in my stream.
Your stream. This is our stream. This is
our stream. You know what I mean.
All of our stream. America. Sorry.
Crossing the streams.
Don't cross the streams. Combining of Nish, Stabby, and Engel's stream. It's a wonderful color of whatever the fuck we are. Now that we're live, hi. This is the whole.
I just realized
fucking Stabby.
Untitled Studios auto tweets out the link to join and just watch the stream, and then I retweet it, right? You know, so like on my Twitter, it's there.
Yeah.
So I just realized tweets that the description I put down was just available to everybody, and it said Stabby is a flaming idiot. Because I'm completely unprepared for D&D. I didn't write a goddamn thing because I was doing other shit. Basically,
Sorry.
Just fucking off, and I didn't. Like I know a vague direction of where everything should go in the game, but I need to actually sit down and like type some stuff up so I have like useful notes to use on hand, and I need to make sure I've got like encounters and stuff lined up. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of like. All right, so you guys enter the field in. Now, in 5 minutes, I'm going to come back. So you two chat amongst yourself while I write some shit on paper, which works fine if you're, you know, hanging out in a garage or somebody's fucking basement, which is the appropriate place for D&D.
You can just get, like, hammered or something. I don't know.
Get what?
You can just get hammered or something. I don't know. Something like that. I mean,
there you go.
We could have, we'll have Nish on a laptop, sit on the couch.
There you go.
He can say his bit, and then we'll just like hook him up to speakers so he's really loud.
Oh man. Okay, so you didn't want to talk about the Super Bowl, but I gotta say, why did everybody try to politicize the Super Bowl? It's just a football game. It's just a couple of football teams playing football.
Well, you mean like making statements and stuff like that? Like
hell of a game.
It was.
I mean, they didn't really politicize. I mean, there were some like political commercials and stuff, but who gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
But the Super Bowl itself was just a game. They didn't really come out and be like, we think this is correct for the country's direction. They were like, yeah, we're going to play a game.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think for the people who wanted to send messages out, it was still subtle enough that it wasn't trying to, like, make it the only thing, which is nice. Because it's like, you know, it's a nationwide
It's the single largest worldwide audience ever.
Yes. And so it's like, you're going to have that. Like, you can't stop that. Someone's going to be able to say something. And whether it's throwing a bunch of money down or it's a performer wanting to, you know, make a hit, which I think was nice. I actually really likes it's like importance and subtlety all at once. And it was actually really clever.
Was there actually a political message in the Super Bowl
halftime show? It seemed like.
I think people just wanted there to be one, so they've come up with like conspiracy theories.
Possibly. Honestly, that is a possibility.
I think she just came out, did an amazing halftime show. Was
35-mile radius was deemed a no drone zone like 2 days before the Super Bowl. Now we know why, because they had
a shit ton of drones
like
themselves.
200 and something of them. That was pretty amazing, actually.
That's pretty cool.
Intel better made a program that simultaneously controlled all of them.
Oh god, hold on! I need a sound effect for that. I need a sound effect real quick. Mm-hmm.
Those are a few good commercials.
It's like Intel. There you go. I can't help it. I need like a bigger one. Like there's like 12 of these? I need something more. This is gonna fly. So
we'll enjoy them for like another couple of months because apparently they're gonna be fucking gone right after April.
No.
Yep. Sadly.
That's like the only thing that makes me somewhat funny. Exactly.
Sorry. I knew I would have to get something in there. So.
Yay.
Whoa! Oh, we got somebody randomly joining in. Hey, hello, random person.
Holy crap! What?
It's Philip.
Hello, Philip.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, man?
If you're watching the stream, mute the broadcast.
Oh, do you have any headphones you can put on me?
Yeah, sure.
Holy crap, it actually works.
I didn't know anybody actually read my Twitter, to be honest.
He took the bait. He took the bait.
Gotcha, bitch.
And now we go into the awkward silent mode. Excellent plan.
Well, we don't have a straight drive of somebody. Somebody forgot to be all prepared for it.
Somebody forgot to prepare for the. Oh no, his headphones are failing.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
The bane of every person who tries to do something with being social on the computer. This is terrible.
We're terrible at doing this anyway, so don't feel bad at all.
That's all right. Yeah. If your headphones are failing you, then you can sit and enjoy it. Send us text messages.
No, so I'm genuinely curious though, because in all honesty, I just got that Lady Gaga came out and did like a banger performance. What was the message supposedly that was sent and how? Like, I'm genuinely curious at this point.
I'm trying to.
I don't know.
It was a part of her performance. I'm trying to think of trying to find it. I wish I had it all ready for it.
Huh?
I muted it and did some yoga.
You mean it did some yoga? I kind of like Lady Gaga. She's sort of like the 80s. Like it's just sort of like the 80s, just throwing up all over stage, you know?
I can't stand her.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that just can't.
She's gotten a lot better.
It could have been Justin Bieber. You know, that's all I can say for it. At least it was like Lady Gaga and not Justin Bieber. That would have been awkward.
What was it? Who's the person that she's been like singing with a lot? It's that old. It's not Tony Bennett.
Oh yeah, I think she went on tour with Tony Bennett. That's actually kind of cool.
Like ever since they paired up and like were singing, traveling around and that, it's like she's like it's a whole different shift of singing style, and it's really awesome. I mean, you still hear a lot of like her particular sound, but it's just like for some reason, it's like kind of a mellow out. I want to say that without sounding too dickish.
So my brother is a huge fan of Lady Gaga, and from what he says, apparently she used to be like just a regular, kind of almost like a lounge act. Oh. So probably similar to like Tony Bennett style and a lot of the old Rat Pack style.
It's a very whiskey in hand.
Yeah, when she went into like the weird, wacky stuff like Madonna style, techno, crazy shit. That's when her record sold. So she kept going because fucking, hey, throw down the cash, man. So.
There's not too many times we would be able to get to use that.
Yeah, that's true. You got applause for doing that. I'm sure this is like we're like the worst shock jocks in the world. We're going to talk about nothing entertaining in any way, shape, or form, and then do stupid sound effects.
Yay! I already do that on a daily basis, anyways. What the fuck does it matter? And
fair point.
Oh, nice. Nice.
40 Mike is online. Awesome.
Mike!
So did he think it was a gaming day today?
I have no clue. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't understand my life. I was all ready for today, man. I had like my swords ready.
Oh, I know. I feel really bad about not having the
D&D ready. Like a sequence of belts on. I'm trying to slowly add more and more to my body, like as we proceed. As I was
frantically trying to get this started, I was thinking like, okay, what can I just do to occupy them for 2 hours with no preparation whatsoever? Fuck, I don't think there's anything. I'm just that fucking screwed, man. Just like, God damn it.
You're boned. That's it, man. And Nish is just quiet.
I had to bite the bullet and just be honest because I couldn't just lie and try to like fucking fake it for 2 hours. But I've been like, and you fight X, Y, this thing that starts with a Y, and hopefully you don't get killed because that would be awkward. Oh man.
Well, should we talk about Super Bowl more, or should we?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't actually watch the Super Bowl. I just saw the halftime show.
You didn't lose a bunch of money?
What? Oh, like I heard it was a close game. Like it was the Atlanta was super ahead, and then like
it was close at one point.
Yeah,
it was close at the end.
Oh yeah,
it was close at the beginning when no one had 8 points. It was close at the end when they were tied up. Like that was it. After that, it was just like The Patriots are getting fucked the entire time.
Yeah,
and then they
like
stopped being fucked.
Oh, no, Atlanta had that one defensive drive there where they just handed them first down after first down on holding penalties.
Pretty much. They really needed a hug.
3 of them.
You know, sometimes we all just need a hug. And then not let go.
Wait, does 40 Mike join on and then he's not going to join us?
I don't know. I'm gonna jump on him and be like, some bitch. So I'm gonna do this real quick so I'm not like awkwardly looking at the camera.
Oh, what was it I saw the other day? God damn it.
Fucking talk.
There was some crazy thing from CBS News where they were saying like the Statue of Liberty was originally like a Muslim woman or something like that.
What?
No. No, I mean, obviously it's totally not true, but there was this big thing. I saw an article. I just don't remember where it was. It was so crazy.
The guy who designed the body of it after his girlfriend and the face after his mom.
I think what happened was the sculptor originally was commissioned to do a sculpture for some French patron and had wanted to model the sculpture after an Egyptian peasant, but that fell through, and that became the basis for the Statue of Liberty, or something like that. It was something along those lines. But in any case, there's no indication that it was necessarily a Muslim peasant. It could have been a Coptic one.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So
holy crap! Okay, that's awesome.
Somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Shh, careful.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's awesome. I didn't know that at all. Like, I just knew that we got it from the French, and that's about it.
Oh yeah.
Shows how.
So essentially, they sent us like a leftover. They were like, "Well, those guys look like they're doing good, and we should bet on the winner." And we got this statue sitting around that somebody wanted.
It's just found in the back somewhere.
They're like, "Well, look, it was rusting in the backyard, and you guys seem to be winning that war, and we didn't want to get you mad, so." Oh look! Okay, Mike's gonna come in.
The whole gang's here, plus Philip. Which, thank you for joining us. Actually, that's really awesome. Where'd he go? I don't know what's going on. Oh, I muted him.
Did you mute him?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's not cool.
I think his headphones are still failing him, so it's okay. I'm still trying to actually get a hold of Mike, but yeah, let's see. Oh, he's gonna join in a moment. Sweet.
Cool. Yeah, usually I have like news stuff like lined up when I'm thinking about podcast type stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm scrambling to do, but someone else isn't helping me. Wink.
Oh, let's look at. I wonder if I still have the fucking saddest news in the world bookmarked.
Please.
That was the best.
Because in trade of playing D&D for 2 hours, we're going to tell you some really depressing shit.
Oh, look, I have a thing about Chris Perkins' Dungeon Masters tips. Maybe I should have watched some of those on YouTube.
That's awesome.
There you go.
It's is rule 1 always be prepared?
Oh, I have somebody's email saved for some reason. Maybe we could just randomly email people.
Crank emails. It's the future, man.
All right, I'm just gonna have to Google shit.
Yep, I'm way ahead of you.
Most depressing news in the world.
We're so organized. I love it. Oh my god.
10 most depressed countries.
Before this gets any sadder.
Let's see. Couple headed to prison for killing child is expecting again. Jesus, that's dark.
Oh, we're all fucked up.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Crash lands identical twins in jail for decades.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's not really that great. This is terrible news. Come on, Mike. We're dying up here, man.
I'm waiting for the tomatoes. Please.
Oh, wait, you guys remember Sean King, right?
Sean Keen?
Sean
No.
King, the guy that was like white but is pretending to be black.
No.
It was like
No.
him and the one girl were the two that were trans race or something like that. I forget
No,
what the girl's name was.
no.
But he apparently made a big thing on Twitter about the whole Atlanta was the blackest team in the NFL or something like that. And then deleted all of his tweets after New England won.
Isn't that a bit?
Oh.
Wasn't that a bit in SNL for that? Like a couple days before or something? No, like the Saturday before. It was.
I don't know. I've never watched Saturday Night Live since it stopped being funny, like
It
10
was
years
a
ago.
bit saying like it was the blackest city versus the most racist city.
Is that what they're saying?
That's,
Holy
well, that was
shit.
like a news bit, like if you have like little blurbs.
I wonder if that's even true. Like, how do you measure something like that?
It's Saturday Night Live news. How the fuck? How
Oh,
true
sure,
could
okay,
it be?
I'm just curious. Like, I'm wondering if that's actually like is somewhere in New England like the most racist city in the world? Because I would have thought like Mississippi, somewhere in Mississippi or like Virginia would absolutely have that.
It's a
I'm not sure in
contest
the
for-
entire world. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of cities in the old world, and say Asia, Africa, and Europe that far surpass any here in North America. In terms
yeah,
Oh
of-
yeah,
We have some like political correct racism here. Like it's pretty mellow in comparison to some countries. So yeah, it's like we can't be number one in like treating people like shit.
but that'd have to be like the Congolese right now.
Yeah, we're
Still in seeing the pygmies. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they literally own the pygmies and make them farm their land for them, and then they deny them medical care and feed them like I think a banana or a fish a day.
it's like we're gunning for straight bronze on this competition. It's not even podium.
Yeah, they're not at all friendly with one another.
Jesus. I need some happiness. Someone give me happiness.
Oh god. Well, at least then there's always Pizzagate. We could make fun of that. That was fucking insane.
How far back was that?
It's still true, man. I'm sure there's still people that believe that shit.
Fucking Pizzagate.
Has anyone been following Penelope Gate in France?
No,
Yeah.
what's up with that?
Well, it's the I think it's the wife of a Conservative Party candidate who was I'm actually gonna have to look up more on that. I just turned on France 24 a couple hours ago and heard something about it, but let's take a look.
Oh yeah, it looks like state miss or she's
There was
Francis
some
Fillon.
nepotism.
Yeah, built his campaign on the carefully crafted image of a sleaze-free, honorable country gentleman. Is facing investigation over
He gave his
£500,000.
Yeah, he gave his relatives jobs that didn't exist on the taxpayer's dime or something like that.
That's fucking terrible.
Oh man.
Jeez. Ah.
He's only slightly behind the opponent running for like the presidential race. That's just disturbed.
Wow.
You'd think that would be like, all right, look, we can't vote for the guy that's just giving free money away.
Dude, I want a job that doesn't exist. Holy crap.
I don't know, then that would be. I mean, would you have to go into someplace and pretend to work or something? Because that might be worse.
It's just like shuffling papers for a little bit and be like, oh, I have to go travel somewhere. Blur.
Yeah, if you get to go travel around and pretend to work, that'd be pretty kick-ass.
Yeah, it's like you work, air quotes, work.
That's kind of what I want to do with a van. I want to go live in a van and just travel around for a couple of months or maybe a year or two. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Down by the river.
You
You gotta see it, man. There's people that have built like full-on bathrooms and showers and like little kitchenettes and like a bed and everything in their van.
Mhm.
Like it's like a little RV, but just so small that you just have enough room to like, keep yourself reasonably comfortable.
Tiny House Travelers Edition.
Essentially, yeah, it's very tiny.
Wait a second. France's far left candidate Mélenchon campaigns as hologram. This is also in France 24. I'll share the link.
Please do.
A hologram.
Really?
A hologram.
It, like shows up in the middle of the mall. Hey, everybody.
All right, let's see if I can share that.
Oh, it's. Oh,
Pretty
wait,
awesome.
I gotta find it. I missed the click. What?
Forgot that. Okay, here we go.
Why is he a hologram?
So he
Because
could
he
appear in
can.
multiple. It's so he could appear in multiple rallies at the same time in cities that are distant from each other. I mean,
I want this to be reality, though. Like,
That's
for
genius.
everywhere.
That is genius.
Because you could literally have, like, the campaign running people, like in your, like, bedroom, just, like, chilling out as, like, holograms, like, standing around your room, giving their little speeches.
That blows my mind. Holy crap. We could. Like, to actually have a hologram. Like, I understand if it was, like, just streaming something. Like you're on
Tupac holograms on tour.
That's.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard about a hologram, like an
there's-
actual hologram.
There's a show in Vegas with the Michael Jackson's hologram does.
So this is interesting. A while ago, maybe a few years ago, I read a book, and it was all about, like, urban fantasy about, like, ghosts and the afterlife and stuff, and they would have, like, you know, mages that would bring the ghosts of dead famous people back and, like, have them perform for money. And it's like it's becoming a fucking reality with
not a
holograms.
monkey.
It's almost like that book has come true.
Uh-huh.
Like they're like, oh yeah, I mean, because what was the thing they were discussing about? People were talking about would the new Star Wars movie use CGI and stuff for Carrie Fisher to keep her in the movie or not?
Ooh.
And I'm like, that would just be so weird and creepy. I'm sure they're not going to, but a lot of people
Well, they already
speculated
did it
about
for what's his name?
That's a little.
for
That kind of rubs me the wrong way, like doing that.
Tarkin
With
in
somebody.
the last one. He was all CGI.
who was
General Tarkin.
General Tarkin? Oh, okay, that's weird.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Did not know that. That just
Guy in charge of designing it or putting it together or whatever.
yeah. Wow.
The old guy.
The lack of their faith in the Force disturbs me, I guess. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, that's so bad. Just stop.
Oh man, that's crazy. I like the fact that barely adjusted the polls. Like it just moved the polls. Like somebody's embezzled like $500,000 and just given it to a friend of theirs, and they're like, "We only like you slightly less. You're still cool with us, though."
But he's being.
France
Like,
is-
are we still talking about the France?
that French thing where the guy was
Well,
like
but
Penelope
He's
Gate.
getting young and new with the kids and doing with new technology. That's why he's so awesome, isn't it?
No, that's another guy. That's two different candidates.
Oh! Then what's the other guy? What's he got? This guy's got fucking holograms. What's the other guy?
Yes,
have?
I think it is. This is just like the super fringe lefty candidate for France. See, in other countries, there's more than two parties.
Yeah.
And more than two parties have a chance of winning all of the different like places.
I don't know. That sounds pretty un-American to me.
Oh my god, it's back!
Yeah.
I think more than anything, that's probably why I supported Bernie Sanders. Is that technically he really was never a Democrat or a Republican. He was an independent for like his whole career. Would have been like, all right, somebody that's not one of the establishment. Sweet.
Yeah. I'm all for having options.
If it created a third party
America,
that was
not so
viable,
much.
Have you seen American grocery shelves? We all have options.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah,
this
I want
thing is
that many
ridiculous.
options.
I want as many options of candidates as I want peanut butter.
I want ranch flavored politicians.
I want some barbecue and teriyaki flavored
Oh,
politicians.
dude.
ooh, bacon and
Sure.
cheese candidates.
Chili
Oh.
cheese. Chili
It's
cheese.
called
wrap.
Red Letter Media. Endless trash. Right?
That's
You
about
know,
right.
you know what I'm talking about.
Sums it up about right for us. Wow!
Come in.
It just went quiet, so I had to make noise. Sorry.
This chat room's getting a little busy now. I like it.
Yeah, well, and then who knew people actually followed my Twitter? I didn't know that actually happened, to be honest with you.
I think I did by mistake.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
everyone
much.
on the show should tweet that the show goes out.
I was gonna flag it, but then I was like, "Oh shit, my finger slipped."
Oh, yeah. Oh, for Philip, you may or may not know that normally we have a D&D game that runs tonight. And so I completely forgot what day it was, and I thought we were supposed to actually play video games tonight or something, and then I got confused and didn't prepare in any way. Yeah. So thank you for joining us, because this is
I thought I was the one that was all
You're
fucked
welcome.
up.
No, you were right.
I was like, oh shit, they're not doing D&D tonight.
Fuck!
Cancel everything.
Nope, you cancel everything with that.
All right. Anybody that doesn't follow the Darwin Awards on Twitter, gotta follow the Darwin Awards.
Who's stumping?
I mean, I've been following the Darwin Awards since before Twitter existed, sir.
Okay, fair point.
Every once in a while, you get to watch the Darwin Awards, depending on the person.
I love the Darwin Awards. It's not even people that kill themselves. It's like, this guy stapled his fucking nuts to a tractor and it took off.
Jesus
Like-
Christ.
You talking about Steve-O?
Just something that stops you from having kids.
No.
That's Steve-O, right? Like, that's part of his Vegas show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. He sticks a Hot Wheel up his ass and tries
No,
to
he
kill
staples
himself.
his scrotum to his leg as part of his stage show. It's like a standard now.
Oh, that's just an everyday thing now. Okay.
Just every show.
You see,
At some
you
point, he whips his balls out and staples them to his leg.
see, I think Jackass was a better idea because you only had to do it once for the camera,
And then you
and then
stop.
you own that forever. Instead, he's like, I feel like stapling my nuts every night from now on.
Oh, God. A couple of the dudes from Jackass made an actual full-length feature film,
Oh, yeah.
and it made no fucking sense whatsoever. It was just like a random, incoherent, like hour and a half long pile of shit. And it was so fucking funny.
Well, what do you expect? I mean, that's kind of their shtick, isn't it? Like, just mindless,
There was
stupid
like no
shit.
stunts. But every once in a while, the main guy who was from Jackass would just have like a 5-minute little like music back section of him just skateboarding mediocre. Like mediocre skateboarding. It wasn't even like really cool skateboarding. I think it was one of the ones that died. I can't remember which one though.
Oh, okay. The dead one.
Yeah, what is it?
That
Dead
big
member. It's on YouTube actually.
I don't know. He died horribly in a car crash, I think, right?
Oh god. So this takes dead baby jokes to the fucking extreme. So I come across this. Apparently, some woman in Winnipeg. They
Okay.
found 6 dead babies in a storage locker.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Where do you, yeah. Like, where,
I
like,
am-
were they all related?
What size was the storage locker?
I don't know. I'm trying to hear
Wait,
that.
Like,
'Cause if
maybe
it was
this
a
is
little one, that's kind of impressive.
maybe this is a storage locker that everyone has access to, and they just like, here, take your fetuses here.
Why? But why?
Someone put a dead baby storage sign on there as a joke, but everyone took it serious.
Or maybe they're like, no, really, dead baby storage right here. Like, we're not fucking joking.
Oh, no shit. There you go.
well, you know, I mean, if you have a dead baby and you
Disposing
don't
of the
have anywhere
remains
else
of
to put it.
okay, so it's one lady. So after like the 4th journey to the storage locker, where you're depositing yet another fucking baby,
Baby.
do you do you look over at the other ones and be like, this is probably not normal, right? Like, most people don't do this, right?
No, I think that sounds pretty reasonable. I mean,
Like, that's
you need
gotta
to
come
come
up.
like hot dog buns and
Stabby 6.
Gotta do it. You gotta do it.
We're up to the number 6. Like, Jesus Christ! Like
What is-
one 2, you're pushing it. 3, we're already past the limit. She's doubled that.
Everyone gets a certain amount of dead
Crazy.
babies, which should
She's
be
fucking
0.
crazy, dude. Fucking U-Haul.
Here's the question I have.
Jesus
Why
Christ.
didn't you think that sooner or later they would, find them? I mean,
Yeah, that's the
babies
most.
are gonna start stinking after a while.
That's oblivious. Like, who the fuck doesn't realize when it comes, especially when it comes up to like 4. When it comes up to 4 dead babies, it's
So
like,
this is like,
how do you
she has
not?
the babies.
Does Canada not have the what do you call it? Like we have laws in the U.S. where you can like give up your baby to like a church or a hospital or like a fire department,
Yeah.
and you can just like give up all responsibility because they're like, just don't kill your baby.
Jeez.
Well,
6
Okay,
full or
it's
near
got a
full
name. I
term.
can't remember the name of it.
It's
yeah,
not even like they're like aborted fetuses before like brain stem had formed. It's like they were almost full term. Like these were basically babies at this point.
That's so
oh yeah, no,
That
like
is-
Nice.
some of the things with like late term
fucking
abortion are
crazy.
pretty grotesque. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like late term abortion. That
Welcome
is.
No
Welcome to
evidence
Very
of
Real
complication in any of her pregnancies. Other women are dreaming about having a fucking kid and they can't. This bitch has had fucking 6 and throws them in a fucking dumpster.
Podcast. Jesus.
No, a storage unit.
Jeez, yeah, storage unit.
Oh,
My
that
bad.
makes it all
Storage
better.
locker. I mean, it's a big difference.
That makes right there. That makes me feel so much
Do
better
you
about
think
the
he-
universe.
Do you think that facility's like this is the place where it happened? Like,
Yeah,
is
well, the storage locker babies basically look down on the dumpster babies.
oh wow, so they're like a higher tier.
They're
It's
still
a
looking
shame.
up at the toilet babies, though.
Oh,
Lord.
Psychopath do you have to be to do that 6 times?
Fresh
Oh.
running water.
Even once, but 6 times.
Well, at a certain
Yeah.
point, you got to start thinking. Maybe that whole thing about condoms. It's actually not just lies.
No, condoms are the devil. That's been established.
Propaganda.
How dare
There's
you.
holes in all of them. They don't work,
Yep, one big one right at the end.
and they
It's
spread
just-
AIDS.
It's right before they're about to seal it in the packaging. They just like drive one needle just
Yeah,
straight through them all, and then they seal it. And there you go. That's all you need.
they hired the devil himself. They're like, here, take this needle and just poke each one of them.
Why a storage locker? Why wouldn't you just take them out and bury them in a field somewhere?
Yeah, because she murdered her kids.
I guess you're the kind of person who's going to murder
Because-
6 kids.
because she
Where
has-
you
She's
gonna
already
put them?
crazy,
Shit,
Stabby.
because
Like,
she has the key to a
logic
storage
is not going
locker,
to enter
not a
into it
shovel.
anymore.
Like, we're
Oh,
talking
you're
Luigi
right,
Bang
that does fit in your pocket way easier. Yeah.
here.
Did not see a doctor during any of the 6 pregnancies.
Oh God.
Children's
All right.
toys, infants' clothing, blankets were found alongside the remains.
I'm good. I'm good.
She's
Like that
completely
right there.
fucking
Like that's
nuts.
just too much, man. That's just too dark. That is.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So
That's-
apparently, the jackass guy that made the movie was Bam Margera, and I guess he's still alive. Ryan Dunn is the one that died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you look it up on YouTube. Anybody that ever watches this, and it's called Haggard the movie, and it is ridiculously awful and funny at the same time.
Are we talking about Night of the Lepus bad, or are we just worse than that?
Night of what?
Night of the Lepus.
I've never heard of that movie.
Yes,
never heard of it.
We
It's,
watched
It's
it.
this movie where rabbits take
Oh, it's
over
not
a
quite
town.
that bad. It's not as bad as all that.
It's only something we did as
Never
a
heard of it.
recording.
Hey, Angle, he's never heard of it, okay?
Oh, right.
Look, there are
Get over
certain
it.
things that my brain just says, "Hey, you know what? We don't need to remember this." And it's
They had
better
the
that we
doctor
don't.
from Star Trek. Dr. McCoy was there.
this file has been deemed irrelevant.
Yeah.
Deleted.
Was I
Eric-
high when
Yeah,
we watched it?
Probably.
Possibly.
'Cause, I'm just saying.
Error 404.
I mean, you pretty much have to be high
Fact
to
that
watch
you
it,
asked-
right?
The fact
Like-
you asked that question means probably yeah.
Was I
I'm
high?
just saying. There's a chance. Oh God, I need to start taking notes.
Mr. Go to the weed store.
Mr.
Well, I was watching
Thinking
somebody
is-
else's stream, and they were playing a video of some guy who was talking, or no, some lady that was talking about nonsense. And I literally, like, my brain just wouldn't let me understand her words.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty grateful because everyone else seemed to be really unhappy with them.
You're like, thank goodness I don't have to understand this. Because then I'd
So
have to get
kind of
mad.
worked out for me.
Ugh.
I had that happen in classes at times too.
That's the best time to have it. You don't have to give a shit about school.
In fact, it just happens pretty much all the time now that I think about it.
Well, you know, I'm also one of the few people that'll just stand up in the middle of a classroom and tell the teacher to fuck off very politely. So,
Oh, you're one
I've
of
done
those
that a few
people.
times. I've done that at least twice.
So
Ah,
you're that asshole.
yeah, you're polite
In the
about it.
middle of high school.
I am not polite about it. I'm just like, this is shit, and then I walk out of the school.
Oh no, see, I'm polite because then I get to explain to them why they're wrong before I walk out of the classroom.
Well, yeah, you got to do that.
Oh yeah, no, it. Actually, I got an A out of it once.
Yeah, you get that rebel teacher.
Well, no, he was kind of like disoriented and he couldn't really function anymore. Had some weird heart problems.
I beat up on an old handicapped teacher one time.
That sounds
Well, no,
like,
what happened is-
sounds like something that could teach you a lot.
hold on. It's not as bad as you think.
Oh, okay.
What would happen is he would get distracted while he was teaching and get angry and then start screaming at the class
That's
and
cool.
start telling them like, you're worthless, you're a bunch of fucking losers, you're never going to go anywhere, you're never going to amount to anything in life. And at one point I just stood up in the middle of the class and said, yo, stop. Y'all don't know any of us.
Yo, it was the
Yo.
90s.
Yo.
And you
Yo,
don't know any of
crazy.
us. You only see us for 2 hours a week, and this is completely inappropriate. You have no
Yo,
idea what you're
homeboy.
talking about. And as a teacher, this is completely unacceptable. And then I sat back down.
Did he take a chill pill after that?
He stopped yelling for that class.
Okay.
And then
for that class.
legitimately,
Next
I
day,
did
yeah,
half
well,
the work of that class, like half the homework and stuff, if that. I ended up with like a B+, and he shook my hand at the end of the class and thanked me for that.
Oh, okay.
So you told me to shut the fuck
He's like,
up.
thank you
I'll be
for
happy.
putting me back in my place that one time.
You know?
Let's see. Me and a few of my like middle school classmates actually banded together and got our English teacher fired.
Oh,
Nice.
shit. Nice.
How the hell did you do
The
that?
one time that petitioning does actually work. We had like
You filled out a petition at change.org.
the all petition that she should be fired. And we all signed it, everything. Like we actually, it was really cool. And we, like a
Just
week
crappy
later,
teacher.
You're like,
She
we the
actually-
students
yeah, we
to
just
form a more perfect school.
damn it. Well, this is how bad this teacher is. This is for middle schoolers. So you're in high school, but this is for middle schoolers. She actually, in the middle of class, tells us how much she hates kids.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
It's like, okay, on top of already being just a complete pain in the ass, you are clearly telling us that you don't like us.
Yeah. I also hate all of you.
Why are you here? Why do you do this for a living if you clearly hate kids? And so
She's
we
a
all,
sadist?
it's like, we got sick of her shit, and so we all turned in like a bunch of signatures of how much we want her to get fired. And we made it rhyme, but I don't want to use the name for obviously for certain reasons. But
That's
yeah,
actually
like a
pretty
week
fucking
later, she ended up just stepping down. She was just like, she quit. But so we all felt like, yeah, we won. We
I had
beat
a,
the
I had a
system.
senior English
Destroyed
teacher
her
that
life.
just-
Yes.
I'm a senior English teacher would just go off on rants about whatever came to her mind for like 30 minutes of a 40-minute class,
Yes.
and then be like, "Oh, everybody just do this homework." And we're just like, "Whoa,
I had a
what the hell are you
class.
talking about?"
That was devoted
I ended up. I
for
was
the
the last,
teacher.
I was the
went
last
off
person in the
course.
school district who was allowed to drop that class and take 2 English electives in its place.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
That
If
sounds
if we were smart like you guys, we would have organized and got her fired.
Well,
But
yeah,
fucking-
unfortunately, was you needed the
horrible.
class to learn how to write the petition.
Everybody, open your book now. Fall asleep with your face in it. Because I'm going to talk about why you should never buy a Jaguar for 30 minutes.
The car or the cat? Because it sounds like that's
The car.
a real.
The
Okay,
car.
you never know.
A Jaguar.
yeah, I was thinking it's like, is this guy like Mike Tyson? It's like, and if Mike Tyson's your teacher, that's pretty cool.
Well, if Mike Tyson's a
Is
teacher,
it?
I'd be in every class.
Exactly. Just because it's like, what kind of weird shit's he gonna say this week? Sure, it's kind of getting weird.
All right, who's got a Tyson impression? Go.
Oh,
I was going to do it. Yeah. Oh, now you want me to do it. It's not.
Yeah,
working.
now you're on the spot.
Oh, come on, man. Let's see it.
Oh, wait now, class. We're going to talk about competitive religions.
Excellent.
Yeah, very good. I don't really listen to Tyson very much. I just remember he sounds kind of like a girl.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that to him because he'd
No,
rip me apart.
no, you never say that to him. You don't want to die.
He'll bite your ear off, man.
You want all your ears intact, and you don't want to be thrown down any stairs or anything.
Definitely don't piss in his pool.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, fucking hangover. I don't think he would be that cool. I think he would probably just shoot you, or like his security team would.
Holy shit. And we're back to dark.
Oh man. Have I ever told you how I like crushed some kid's point of like respect for his father?
Yes, I remember this
The
conversation.
time I crushed someone's life out of
I
the.
crushed someone's spirit.
Yep.
No,
that
please tell
was
us.
the worst. Oh, I didn't tell you that. Oh yeah, so I was sitting in a waiting room to get like a shot or my blood drawn or something like that, and I'm basically phobic of needles. Like hypodermic needles scare the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And some
They
ladies
might break off inside you, you know.
I don't know what it is. It's just as soon as they go in, I almost pass out.
Yeah.
Like there's all these times when the people would be like, "Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine. You're a big guy."
Endorphins.
Yeah.
And everybody seems to think it's like the pain, and it's not. Like the pain has nothing to do with it. It's barely like a little pinch. It's just something about it. They put it in, and my head goes all swimmy.
Endorphins.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what it is because I can get like I've stabbed like a screwdriver through my hand, and I'm just like, oh well, that's gonna fucking hurt.
Hey, me too.
Yeah. Every day.
Through my finger.
Damn, dude, through your finger, that's a little harder. I got the meaty part of my palm. That didn't really do that bad.
I stab it through my nutsack into my leg.
Between the
You
second
can watch my show every Thursday.
between the
night.
second and third knuckle on my first finger on my left hand.
Well, there's a lot of nerve endings there. Like the meaty part of your palm,
The
there's
bottom-
really not much
The
there.
bottom of it.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're gonna stab yourself in the hand,
I think it hurt more
Go
pulling
for
it
the
out than
meaty
it
part.
did coming through.
Oh yeah, I would imagine. I mean, I just stuck a Band-Aid over it. I was fine.
why?
so tell me about the spirit crushing.
Yes, spirit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
It's a lot like the spirit bomb.
Sidetracked on pain.
So you know, like people would go and like try to make other people parent their kids, or
Yes.
in like really awkward situations. So some lady was walking by with her kid, and her kid was talking about being afraid of getting a shot, and she's like, "Well, look at him. He's not afraid." I'm like, "Oh, I'm terrified.
Yeah, I'm terrified, lady.
Are you out of your mind?"
Like, I'm trying not to beat
It's gonna hurt really,
right
really
now.
bad.
And then I was looking at her, and she's got her mouth sort of slightly agape and a look of horror in her eyes. So I decided that I need to help more.
You're like, don't worry, kid.
So I explained to the kid, I'm like, look, man, sometimes you're afraid of stuff. You just got to do it. That's how you're brave. You know, you can't be brave if you're not afraid of something. You know, only idiots and fools are.
Yeah, you got to stand
Not
up to your
afraid.
fear.
Everyone's afraid of something.
Yeah.
So,
You don't want people calling you an idiot the rest of your life, do you, kid?
all right, talk to you later, Philip.
Had a great time. He's lying to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
thank you
these
for
people
making
are
us feel
morons. I gotta
better.
get the hell
He
out.
did not have a great time. I don't
He's
think
like,
he
oh
did.
God, this is bad. What have I done with my life?
He's like, I'm done. These guys are stupid.
These decisions I've made. But we do appreciate Phil coming by and hanging out.
And that
Yes,
there's actually 2 viewers. Excellent.
we
No,
have
I'm
it.
one.
I'm the other.
Yeah, nice.
In the off chances someone besides us actually comes on.
That
Oh,
was
God.
that was the best Super Bowl commercial. Was the Secret Society, the avocados one?
Secret
man.
Society of Avocados.
Oh, that one was hilarious.
I wouldn't know. I don't
I
pay
didn't,
attention
yeah.
to sports ball.
I don't know. Oh yeah, back to the thing.
That was funny.
So
Wait, hold
I
on.
continued
Aren't
trying
you
to
from
make
Missouri?
the kid feel better because the wife, the mom looked horrified. So I came out that whole like, you know, you have to be afraid of something to be brave. That's just everybody's afraid of something
Don't be a pussy,
unless
kid.
they're stupid or crazy.
Yeah.
And so then the little kid looks at me. That's not true. My dad's not afraid of anything. He's a firefighter. I'm like,
Oh,
oh well, I'm sure your dad is special.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can't lie to kids. You know, there's people that can tell kids like lies to make them feel better.
He's probably afraid of fire. I mean, he fights it his whole life, right?
Or you know, he's afraid of other people getting hurt if he doesn't
Maybe
do it. You know,
He's afraid of some creepy guy fucking with his daughter in the fucking waiting room.
no, it was a little
afraid
boy.
of that.
It was a little boy. I wasn't dude. I had
Ah.
nothing to do with this kid. This stupid lady came up and bothered me. I
Yeah.
had my headphones in and I was reading a book. Yeah, it's not like I was asking to be fucking.
No,
for an
you
example
were
of a
asking
kid.
for it by the way you were dressed.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But the lady just looked more and more horrified, but apparently was incapable of speech. And then they called me, so I left and went and got my blood drawn.
You're like, here, lady, you fix it.
That's
Well,
not
you
a
know-
terrible thing to
Well,
leave
what did
on,
she
though.
expect for you to lie? I mean,
You know, a lot of people lie to kids, man. They tell them all sorts of weird
I'm
shit.
so fucking done with lying to fucking people about shit.
Eh.
Like, I'm just done. Like, I never lied to my kid about.
Anything?
Have I lied to my kid about something? Probably at one point. Can't think of it.
You may not have necessarily done it intentionally, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Like sometimes
I
you
can
just
be
might be
wrong about something, but I've never
Santa
like
Claus,
intentionally.
Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, no, I never did that.
Uh,
Like the
Well,
rest
like-
of society tells them that Santa Claus is real enough. I didn't have to say shit. He was already primed to believe in Santa Claus, and I was just like, not
well,
so
no, like
much.
things like Santa Claus, you got to learn to believe the little lies to believe the big lies, man.
Yeah,
I mean, justice and truth and like, you know, all that stuff is pretty much nonsense. It's all relative anyway. But you want to believe that it matters more than it really does, because you know we're all just going to die anyway in the end.
yeah, we're all gonna die, and nothing even matters.
Yeah. Well,
Nothing you do will ever matter. Everyone will
Heartwarming.
forget about you. Our civilization will die off, and nothing will fucking matter.
welcome to the reunion podcast.
Go kill yourself now.
Where we try to make it last as much as possible.
The end of the world. Isn't there any end of the world predictions for this year?
Let's
Oh, I
see.
don't
gotta
know.
be right. Like, we already survived last year. So what we should do is
There's
just go
a
look
huge
up.
sheet of ice that might come off of the Antarctic.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's massive. Like there might be like a mountain of like a previous civilization or something under there, like a pyramid.
Ancient
What?
humans.
And
He's like,
what
what?
is it like? Because the Antarctic is it's the Antarctic that's actually a landmass, right? The South
Yeah,
Pole.
it's one of those two. I'm
And
pretty
so
sure it's,
everybody's kinda
it's south.
tripping.
Yes.
Well, everybody was kind of tripping because all these like heads of state are visiting the Antarctic, and everybody's like, "Oh, what's going on? That ice sheet, we're all going to die." I think it's a completely different reason, actually. The potential for there to be billions and if not trillions of dollars worth of resources that are just completely untapped under the ice
Oh yeah.
is extremely high.
It's like we haven't had a chance to rape and pillage this part of the earth yet.
Exactly. I think they're just jockeying to make sure that everybody's got their
Let's fist fuck
section
it
of
and
that
lick our
area
fingers
like
clean and
lined
move
out
on.
with soldiers.
I think those ice caps need some freedom.
Yeah,
Absolutely. They need some freedom, and we need some gold and oil.
and we got to bring it to them, whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No. They obviously like it.
Yeah, they welcomed us with flowers.
Yes.
I remember it.
And
Mission
penguins.
accomplished, everyone. Let's go.
Yeah,
home.
once the CIA was done changing their leader, changing their leader's mind with a bullet, yeah, just fucking replacing the president. And then, the next guy was great because he didn't want to die.
I
So
just replaced his brain with a bullet.
yeah,
Big deal.
You need some more lead in your diet.
Some people call it assassination. I think that's harsh.
I call
lead
it.
poisoning can happen to anyone. The water, it's so dodgy in these third world countries.
What is this?
It's the loss of blood that really kills you, right? No bullets.
That's
I've
really
ever
Not
killed
even really
anyone.
loss of blood. It's just a lack of oxygen.
Or
And
lack of brain. Yeah.
like
Is it my fault the guy didn't have a first aid kit?
Was it
No.
Yeah, see?
Did you take it from him?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Like it might
My-
be your fault. I don't know. Like, did you take it from him?
It's in our compound in Maine.
Yeah, it's in our for
Maine.
our disaster prepping.
Yeah.
Place where we all live together. Nish,
Sounds-
welcome
sounds
to
good.
Maine.
Oh, I've been in Maine for a while.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're going to move
I
in,
don't know
aren't
if we
you?
ever told you were supposed to be in Maine yet, so I didn't know.
Oh yeah,
Here. Okay.
I'm just east of you.
Awesome.
East
think
of
that-
Maine? Really?
I'm in
Like
Maine.
in the
but
ocean?
I'm east of Mike. I'm east of
Yeah.
all of you.
He's East
Oh,
Maine.
yeah.
You're as east as it comes.
Not as east as class was.
Yeah.
Class who died, unfortunately.
Class.
Yeah, man. I
I
don't know.
really
what-
hope he's not dead. I hope he
think,
just is like, oh, I don't want to hang out with these losers
I think
anymore.
his computer just died or something. Like, I have no idea what
He's
happened.
online a while ago.
Shut the fuck up, Alexa. Sorry.
God damn it,
Is
Alexa!
Alexa a cat or a dog?
Dude, they're going to totally use that. They're going to be like, look how they used to abuse us in our early days.
Yeah,
Now the robots must rise up against their oppressors.
I can't let you.
Oh,
do
so
that.
Alexa's a robot?
Yeah, you know, she's part of Skynet, right?
Yeah,
Oh, of
it's all,
course.
Yeah.
it's all some of that shit like that.
Yeah. Google and Alexa and all those things together.
That was almost, but not as fun as when what was it, a Skype call? I don't think we were recording, but there's a Skype call when Class's mom came in and started like
Oh yeah.
harassing him about stuff. And he forgot to mute or something, so we got to hear like the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
I want to say
They were
there.
like, "Shush, shush."
She's called him by his full name too.
Oh man. Well, I
Nice.
actually know roughly where he lives. Not like his actual address,
That's
but I knew like
scary.
the town because I guessed it by random chance in a Skype call, and he was just like, "Seriously, dude? How the fuck did you know that?" I was like, "I guessed it. Sorry."
I mean,
In Maine, of course.
the cameras helped.
Let's say anytime we were on a call playing any games or anything, his sisters and her friend was just constantly hassling him.
Shrieking and stuff.
Oh god, dude.
Oh man, that was so funny.
Like, oh yeah, it was like some wish out of a movie or something. Just, oh, it was horrible.
Maybe he joined a cult. Like we all joked about starting a cult.
I'd
Maybe
rather
he
be on a
did.
call with
Yeah.
Andros and his dogs.
I never heard that dude's dogs.
Oh, well, he's always muted because of his dogs.
Oh, because they won't shut up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we
man.
need to do another presentation where it's like, have you seen this man? Classhole has been missing for the last 6
That
months.
is fucking genius.
Put his
Okay,
face on a
so-
milk carton.
Where do I
Spotted
need
on
to write this
Steam
down?
a
So I
month
don't
and a half
forget?
ago.
He's like, I'll get on that. I have an idea, man.
Hashtag find the hole.
Yeah, find hole. Hashtag find hole.
Okay, sorry, I knocked it in my drawer.
Hashtag find hole is probably already taken.
Oh man! But even when we post
MrSex.com already has that.
Yeah. So no, you mean Mr. Clean?
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Because
Everyone
apparently,
wants to bang Mr. Clean now.
yeah, apparently Mr. Clean's just gonna lay some like pipe or some.
Oh, yeah.
pop. Like, that dude's got some fucking game going right now.
Yeah. Until he's
He's
like,
I'm writing that down, by the way. I'm writing that down for the presentation.
Yay!
Mr. Clean's like a superhero. Like some regular schlub transforms, and then he's Mr. Clean, and the chicks want to bang him. Then he like
Hashtag
then he turns back to normal.
Nice chemical lemon scent just turns them on.
It's lemon scent with pheromones.
Yeah,
You know,
they don't call it lemon anymore. They call it chemin. It's chemical lemon.
Kevin. Lemon cool.
Lemical. Let's combine words.
Full
Lemon
of
testicle.
Don't want that. It's full of chemicals.
Lemicles makes me think of lemon testicles.
Yeah, it's like sour balls, basically. Some sour jawbreakers.
That'd be testiclemons. Testiclemons.
Testiclemons?
Testicles, the ancient Greek hero.
Oh yeah, that's actually in a cartoon Duralius and Associates.
They stole it from me first. What the hell am I looking at?
No, this is like 4
What
years
am I
ago,
looking
5
at?
years
Hold
ago.
on. We're pulling out.
No, we
Hold on,
don't.
we're
We
pulling
never
out.
pull out.
I should have.
Oh goddamn, dude! That is super glue.
Oh, okay.
I just want to show you this. Just the coolest thing I found in the store the other day. If you look how big it is, it's like
Oh,
super
wow.
glue that's about the same size as my fingertip.
It's
It's great.
like
You
it's
use
for
it like
children.
one time and then just throw it away.
Yeah, like a
You
woman.
don't have like that stupid. Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
What should I have said? Fetus, like the lady? Come on. Well, she had 6 of them.
Mike is
Holy
coming in hot.
Yeah.
man, someone's on their A game today. Holy crap!
I just did right there.
Oh man, right there.
I'll just leave now. I don't think I'll top what I've done today. Thank you, everyone. I'll be here next
Standing
week.
ovation.
Goodbye. Be sure to tip your waitress.
Jesus. Yeah. Spamming the joke button.
So, how come Philip
Well, you know,
left
we only
again?
have them until April. So. Say what?
Why did Philip leave again? I just can't figure it out.
We scared him
I
off.
think it became like apparent that he couldn't get a word in edgewise because we're like a bunch of fucking morons. That dude is way smarter than we are.
He's like,
oh.
technically, the Statue of Liberty.
Yes.
I was so like, holy shit, this guy's really smart. I feel like a dumbass. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
But no, that was cool. I'm actually surprised someone decided to join. Like that in
I'll
itself
tell you,
is
what
just incredible.
surprises me. I didn't think people looked at my Twitter. I thought that was complete nonsense.
I think you found it by accident.
How many followers do you have, Stabby?
I don't know. Maybe like
Toss.
I mean, that's gotta. You're at least reaching that many people.
97.
Well, see, there you go.
Well, I think most of them just like follow me out of like impulses because I tweet really mean shit at people sometimes.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
of course.
Somebody was like, "Oh, what was it they put down?"
I'd expect nothing less from you.
Awkward silence.
Silence. Yeah,
Philip said he had a great time, man. So hey, that's cool.
he did, but it was a lie. So
Just like everything in my life.
we used him once and then threw him away.
Who will remember you fondly? Philip from someplace we don't know.
Like Phil, I believe he's from Macedonia. He was the father of Alexander the Great.
Oh, okay.
Philip II.
So Philip from Macedonia.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite tweets recently. I got to tell you this. This was actually really good. Somebody was like, "Man, with everybody tweeting about the Super Bowl, how are they going to see my funny tweets?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Well, if nobody's seeing your tweets, that's probably why you thought they were funny."
Oh.
And I know that was mean and harsh, and I don't know this person or have any real reason to be mean or harsh to that person, but it was such a low-hanging fruit.
You're like, come on, it's right there.
It's like I can't help but not be a dick.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever.
It's like
I fully expect the
Part of
same,
him.
sir.
If I expect to put something out there that's that easy, yeah, I want something to go to town.
Hey, you know, if somebody tweeted that to me, I'd be like, "Bazinga, nice."
Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Yeah, no, it's from like the fucking 80s or something.
Not to be confused with bazongas.
Yeah, as long as they're better.
I don't know. It's hard to beat a. Oh, wow! I'm just blanking on that fucking show. Big Bang Theory.
Big
Good
Bang
Lord.
Theory. Yeah.
Horrible.
Oh,
shit.
Is it bad that I out nerd the main character of that show when I'm like, he's completely wrong about what he said about Star Trek just then?
No, it's just bad that you watch that show.
No,
I mean, you can't avoid that fucking thing. I've seen at least 3 episodes just from hanging out with other people.
I've
And I'm
seen
just like,
zero.
what he
I've
just
seen
said about
zero
Star Trek's
episodes.
completely wrong. I'm mad about it. Yeah, righteous anger. Star Trek.
Call them out on their shit.
Fucking misquote Jean.
No, the only thing I watch is Cops.
Shows nerdsploitation.
Well,
Cops.
the part of the town that you live in,
Exact
I'm sure you watch
opposite of-
Cops a lot.
Big Bang Theory, Cops.
Yeah, no, that's all I watch on TV. I don't actually watch TV anymore. So I don't really know. I've never
TV's
really seen
fucking-
The Big Bang Theory, so I wouldn't know.
TV's garbage.
Horrible.
Like, when was the last time you just flipped on regular TV and like watched it?
Never. I just find Cops.
When the Bengals were in the playoffs.
Oh, no, I watched an episode of NCIS, like an old episode of NCIS, because there wasn't any episodes of Cops on.
Back in November, I think it was.
Like, fake Cops will work.
Oh, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago.
I love theatrical Cops.
Yeah.
Well, and occasionally there's like a show about Alaska that I'll watch with Jules' family, the Kilchers. Not to be confused with the like redneck version where it's all
Go
like
on.
really badly paid actors.
Okay. Oh, Alaska.
Well, you know the singer Jewel, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, her family lives in Alaska on a big hunk of land just out in the fucking boonies. They're completely off grid. They raise cattle.
Ah.
Wow.
And they all build like their own houses with like fucking chainsaws and shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Men.
totally like ridiculous.
How do you drive a nail? How do you drive nails and stuff with a chainsaw?
very carefully?
Yeah, that's pretty hard, but
It takes a lot
I
of
built this house. What tools did you use? Just this chainsaw.
well, what you do is you just find a giant like redwood and then you just carve out a house out of it. That's the only way that works.
This looks like a nice home.
Like, I used to be an ice carver. I got
Oh,
tired
man.
of my shit.
Now I
messing
live
all
in
the
a
time.
wooden princess.
Why would you do that? Your art is gonna melt. Like, your art is guaranteed to
somebody paid
melt
you a lot of
every
money?
time.
If somebody paid a lot of money for it, those ice sculptures are
That's
really
true.
expensive if they're
Yeah.
actually done by a person.
Yeah, that this is true. Like Bill Murray in that movie Groundhog Day.
Yeah. I think if you got an ice
Shout
sculpture
out to
from Bill
fucking
Murray,
Groundhog Day, right? Punxsutawney Phil.
We dedicate this episode to Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, Bill Murray will be our guest next week.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
You can-
that's
that's a solid guaranteed promise from Stabby.
Thanks, man. Now I gotta learn how to do Bill Murray
Not for
impression, but
me.
I don't think I can.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a Bill Murray impression either, so I can't really do it. We're gonna have to ask him. We're just gonna have to ask him to join and talk for a little while, and then.
Can you hit a golf
That's
ball and
why-
sound retarded for a few minutes, Bill?
That's the last thing I watched on regular TV was Caddyshack was on.
See, there's a good reason to watch TV when it's not fucking television. It's actually a movie.
Yeah, it was just Caddyshack was playing, and I was just like,
Or
I've
good-
never seen this
Or a
movie.
good series like Vikings.
Oh wow, you hadn't seen it? Whoa! Reverse the universe for a second. You haven't fucking
I've
seen
seen
it?
almost every really good '80s movie, but Caddyshack I missed.
Wow.
That's impressive.
I watched it a
unusual.
couple months ago, and I got to tell you, fucking hilarious.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
It was an excellent movie, and it had Rodney Dangerfield, which I was really pleasantly surprised in.
He'd never got any respect. It had the guy. It had Ted Baxter from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Remember that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was like,
Everyone's
the
oh
angry,
yeah, that guy.
Yeah, the angry white guy.
No, I don't.
Judge.
Hey, Mary Tyler Moore is topical now.
Oh yeah, didn't she die like on the
She's
same
dead
day as somebody
now,
more famous?
So now it's cool to talk about her.
Okay.
I talked about her for fucking 30 years. No one gave a shit. Now all of a
Wasn't
sudden
there-
it's cool.
Wasn't there somebody like more famous than her that died on the same day or something?
Last year, most
What?
likely.
What a kick in the ass.
There's a lot of wait. Are you just talking about celebrities dying in general? Because they dropped like flies last year.
They drop like flies all the time.
Sorry. I thought applause was appropriate because they're celebrities, right?
So fucked up.
Oh man, now I feel bad.
You're such a dick.
Oh, really?
Not really.
All the things that we've done and now you feel bad?
Yeah, wait. Bam, bam, bam.
You know what? When we controverted that Rolling Stone article,
Yeah.
the one where the lady was making up a fake rape case, I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
a little concerned about that when we put it out.
Okay.
Because I was like, there might be some backlash if it turned out to be like a real case, and it wasn't all made up.
Yeah.
But only for like a few minutes, because then I was like, yeah, but nobody knows who the fuck I am, so who cares?
Yeah, but backlash would help. So
No one cares because we're not popular.
Yeah,
no,
true.
the
We might have
backlash
gotten
is how
more
you
around.
become popular. Are you missing the fucking journey
Well,
here?
You got to be.
We were
educated.
probably the first group of people to openly and publicly say, yeah, that's bullshit.
But
Like,
we'll
no one
get
else
no
can come out
credit
against
for
it.
it.
No, yeah, no, none of
Son
all.
of a
None
bitch.
of all, because nobody knows who we are.
That's
You know what? We don't get any respect.
Yeah,
No
we're just
respect.
like
Well,
Rodney.
no,
Just like Rodney, man. We miss you, Rodney.
I get all my political predictions now from Styx Hexenhammer, like 666, because he's so fucking accurate. But then there's all this other
know
like
why
all these
he's
other videos
accurate?
that I watch
He's got
that are all about like
to
the
deal with the
occult.
devil, sir.
Well, no, half the stuff he puts out is all based in the occult and like magic and witchcraft and
Yeah,
demons and shit.
that
But then
that
he's like,
proves all
when it
his
comes to
magic
politics,
is real.
everything
doesn't
he
it?
predicts comes true.
See?
Fucking everything.
Magic is real.
I don't know about that shit, but he's right on with politics.
No. Do you want magic? Friendship is magic.
Oh,
Thank you.
maybe he's not predicting politics. Maybe he's using his devil powers to just control politics, and he's just telling you what he's going to do ahead of time.
I think he just has a lot of time because he basically his job is just to
Be one with the devil.
format old books and then resell them.
Oh, okay.
So like
As-
basically,
as
he
the
spends
devil?
a lot of time just re-editing like digital files and shit,
Ah.
and then putting them out. So he's got plenty of free time during the day. So I think he just reads a lot of politics and just has a better idea of how things are going to play out. Because he also
Yeah.
is really into history,
Devil history.
devil history. You're not that far off. He's also into that too. So
When you don't want to read when you want to read up on your old history of Satan.
well, and he's also very centrist,
right.
which I like. He's not super right wing or left wing, so it's like a more balanced view.
You gotta invoke his name correctly, sir.
Styx Hexenhammer 666
So go find that guy
on YouTube. Yeah.
on tubes.
Go find him. He's probably more popular than we are.
It's a
Oh,
series
he's
of
way more
tubes.
popular. Dude's got like 100,000, 200,000 subscribers.
Hey, the thing we'll never get.
I've always just done that for me. I've never done this for views.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. If you're in it for the views, then what? 99.9% of people are going to fail miserably.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably worse odds than that, like 99.999 or something like that.
999 repeat.
I mean, there's more videos put on every couple of minutes than you could ever watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
but there's
that you'd
only
ever-
one of us.
And also, you wouldn't want to watch a lot of them either. Like,
Oh, wait
holy
till the
shit.
movie comes out, man. Wait till me and Engelhardt actually manage to put together that movie.
Then we'll
I
be
gotta
super
figure out a
famous.
good beeline.
Let's do it. That's it, man. That's our Midas touch. It's our rise to
what's-
the top.
What is each person in here's favorite movie?
You fuck.
Oh,
You
man.
can't ask me that question on the spot, sir.
Yeah, no shit.
How
Just
dare
a movie
you.
that you really like watching that you can watch whenever it's on.
What?
Boondock Saints.
Fuck you, sir. Like, just,
Well, just to make it easier, it doesn't have to be your favorite movie. Just something you know, if you see it on
movie
TV,
I'll
you'll
always
watch
watch. What genre?
it. Comedy.
Actually, Boondock Saints still works.
God, that's like the hardest shit ever. I don't know, dude.
Serious, but there's still.
I'll
not
never
all-
be able to
watch
answer
Gross
that.
Point Blank. If Gross Point Blank is on, I'll always flip over and watch that.
I'll always watch. I don't know, a whole bunch of shit, dude. Like, that's the most unfair question ever.
Just pick one. Like, what's the first one that comes to your brain?
I could solve. You could ask me a question about politics, and I'll come up with a solution. Don't fucking ask me to name my favorite goddamn fucking movie. Like, that's impossible.
How about you, Nish? You got anything? I was ready. I had one in the chamber.
He did.
I'm drawing a blank. There's just too many.
Angle had been jerking off for a while, waiting to release. We haven't even started.
I'll say Blazing Saddles.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
that's
good one. Woo!
Why can't I come up with anything like that?
What was Engelhart's?
No matter what movie I choose, 5 minutes later I'll think of a better one. 5 minutes after that I'll think of a different one.
What was Engelhart's favorite?
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints.
Which is
The
not exactly a comedy.
best comedy of all time.
It's not exactly a comedy. It's just a really good fucking movie.
Oh,
I think that
comedy?
was-
Monster.
Yeah.
I gotta think of more of like a true comedy then.
Why are we thinking of our favorite movies again?
I don't remember. I just decided to ask the question. Oh, because me and Engelhart are eventually going to make a movie.
Yeah.
It's going to be just the two of us in every scene as all the characters.
Just the two of us.
Like, we'll play all the characters, good guys, bad guys, bit parts, everything.
Me too.
Because it'll just be fucking awful. And we'll just have, like, ridiculous costumes, like tie a shirt on our head or something to be like the other character.
Oh, like what I do every
And then
week.
in mid-scene, if there's like
You
four
already did
characters,
that in the video, Stabby.
So wait, you're gonna turn into PewDiePie? Is that what
No,
I
no.
understand?
in mid-scene, if there's like, say we have a scene with four characters, we'll have to switch costumes in the middle of the scene as we're playing the parts to be the other characters.
That's
and then back
awesome.
and forth. Because I
Oh,
figure that'll
okay.
just be so ridiculously funny to watch. You're
Yeah.
just like,
You also need to have a scene.
hat starts talking like a completely different person.
Yeah, you have to have a scene where you're talking to yourself as another character, and each time you respond, you have to redress as the other character.
Exactly. And we'll have like a little, like big, or not a little, but a big tag around our neck on like a piece of string made out of cardboard with the character's name.
I'm
We'll just
Darwin right now.
Take it off and then put the other one on.
I'm going
I'm
to
a
try to.
beagle.
I would remember. Yeah, I'm the beagle. You fucking look down the dog.
Or if there's an animal that we end up writing in, if there's an animal we end up
You
writing
know,
in, absolutely. We
I
have
once-
to play the animal.
Yeah, I want Stabby to be the guy operating on Engle's head, making him bark, do all sorts of weird things. Those crazy dog experiments. Did you ever hear about the crazy dog experiments? We're going to talk about dog experiments now.
Mike has successfully dodged his favorite movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done with that. Okay, grafting a dog's head onto another dog. Have we talked about that yet?
No, what the
Holy shit, that was a real thing that happened in like evil Germany, Nazi bad guys.
Evil Germany.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
It actually kind
Just
of
like a dog head attached to another dog's body, using its body as life support, but just being like miserable.
That's kind of
So what you're saying is Hitler could still be alive somewhere.
Of course, you cut off his head and attach it to a dog.
Yeah, it's like a big, like Great Dane or something.
Hitler, Nazi dog.
Yeah, Nazi dog.
No, it'd be on a dachshund.
I kind of want that to be true.
It's a Wiener dog.
Don't you, though?
Wiener.
A Wiener Schnitzel.
So that
That's
was
really
fun.
terrible. I should say stuff like that.
All right, so I wrote that down, Mike.
Okay, good.
Stabby should have a scene where he operates on Englehart's brain in movie.
It makes
Yes.
me bark.
Make him bark. Or something other outrageous. You can make him come
Well-
in his pants or something too. I don't know.
I can't
So-
do that on command. I'm sorry.
Yes, you can, dude.
I do not have the physical capability.
I've seen it.
You see what?
Make him smell his own butt crack.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike knows how to hack your webcam, man.
Oh Jesus, no, no.
So every Saturday night, we're all sitting up with beers, just watching Englehart TV.
Yeah.
I just Engelhart.
Angle vision.
Have you seen that episode of Black Mirror?
No,
The-
I haven't seen Black Mirror. I keep hearing about it, and I know I should watch it, but I haven't
Watch
gotten around to it.
it. Watch it.
Sounds
Watch
racist.
It's awesome.
It's African American
Just
mirror.
watch.
Thank you very much.
I just watched Santa Clarita Diet, and then I watched iBoy.
Wait, what? Santa Clarita?
Santa Clarita Diet is a new like 10 episode series they're starting on Netflix with Timothy Oliphant and Drew Barrymore.
Oh,
and
Pass.
they're a suburban
Santa Clarita.
realtors in Santa Clarita, and then
Sounds
she
like
becomes undead.
female Santa Claus lesbian porn. If I had
Well,
to,
Santa Clarita is a city in California. It's like suburban hell essentially.
Sounds
It's just
too close
the
to
most
that's-
suburban city in the
Santa
world.
Clitoris is what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
no,
of.
that's the porn. That's the porn.
Santa
spin-off.
Claritoris.
Santa Clitoris.
Yeah, but the wife becomes
I
human.
give you directions, but I can't find it.
Oh, ouch.
That's terrible. Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh shit.
That was terrible. We're
Listen.
sorry, everyone. We're
No, we're
sorry,
not.
Philip.
Yeah.
We didn't mean to drive you away from us like every other of our members.
We're like everybody else. Why does everybody leave me?
Okay, so for the next presentation after the one I mentioned earlier, we will just have like a list of all the people that have died and left Untitled Studios. We'll eulogize all of them. She was a great lady. She smelled like fish at times, but it wasn't because of her vag. It was her boyfriend. Things like that. No? Okay. I'll just leave now. I'm sorry.
Sorry, no, I'm here we go.
Minimum.
I got something for you.
I told you I should have left earlier.
No.
Like, no joke is going to top what
All
I
right,
did
so
earlier.
here's Maine,
Oh, boy.
and here's Santa Clarita.
Yeah, that's West Maine.
Yeah, very West Maine.
It's very
West.
West Maine. There's
West
a lot
West
of accidents. There's a lot of tolls, a lot of what? Wow.
You add an extra hour and you don't have any tolls. Oh, the route had tolls on I-40.
Hey, shout out to I-40.
That is a lot of tolls, isn't it?
Dude, I-40 for the
Oh,
win.
these are traffic incidences.
You're actually coming really close right there to my part of Maine.
Right there.
Wait, that part of Maine right here?
If
You
you're
mean
moving the
Maine-
mouse around, that's not helping.
Maine,
Just so
Missouri.
you know. Misery, where everybody's unhappy.
Central Maine.
Yeah, that's very.
Like
Just-
for people who haven't caught
just
on,
east
we've
of
just
Indianapolis.
renamed the United States Maine at this point, right?
It is the United States of Maine.
Yeah, okay.
And then this is the place where we have like the most, everybody gets along the most, right?
Yep.
In Montana.
That's
Because there's the fewest amount of people.
Because we're so close to Canada. They're so friendly up there.
Hey, Canada, eh?
it's Canada.
Canada. It's like the attic of the United States.
It's where we stuff all our problems.
So, yeah, it's where we put all the stuff we don't care about. Get the fuck up there. Fucking Canadians. With your flappy heads and your beady little eyes.
What the fuck? Oh, that's from South Park.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah.
Oh, it took you a second.
I don't watch South Park. Yeah, I know.
What? Oh, right. Yeah, you're weird.
Yeah.
I just saw Caddyshack for the first time a few weeks ago, and I don't watch South
Yeah,
Park.
he'll get around to South Park in like 30 years.
I have like the first 4 seasons on DVD. I just never really like got into it. I tried multiple times.
But actually, it's kind of hard to go back because they were so simplistic back then. I'd watch newer shows where they're making fun of Trump.
Oh yeah, like the newer stuff is more. I guess it's more.
Like it's more current, so it's funnier.
Is it all like time specific comedy? Like it's in reference to that era type thing.
It can be.
For the most part.
Like some of the episodes suffer because of that
Okay.
over time. Yeah,
That must be why I'm not really getting into it.
it's topical.
It's topical, like an ointment.
Yeah,
Where are you supposed to rub South Park?
on your nuts.
Okay.
On that spot where you staple your nuts to your leg. You want to go ahead and get that.
You just get a nice blob of something.
Sorry, I was a little late, but that really required some applause. That was a
Oh.
good callback joke,
Yeah.
Mike.
Nice.
Oh, you're
Sorry,
welcome.
Mark, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No,
it had
it's
to get in
okay. You
there.
just tied it in together too perfectly. I'm just going to leave it right there on a shelf, all nice and pretty. It's just too nice.
Oh yeah. Oh. So, out of curiosity, what do people think? So my storyline for the movie, my A storyline, is 2 people find the script to the movie they're in and start fucking with it.
Sure.
Like they can just change shit around in the
Yeah.
movie as it's
Oh, they
going along.
control reality via the script.
Yep.
Essentially, yeah.
Ah,
And anything that really would require like big budgets, we'll just do with like popsicle sticks and like cardboard and old socks or something. You know, we'll
cheap
just
as possible.
we'll just make it look ridiculously like puppet shows or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're in space, and then there's just a black construction
That's the
paper
only
with
way to
little white
go.
dots drawn on it, and like two puppets in front of it.
Have a cameo by Jesus and Hitler.
Yeah,
Dude,
absolutely. I still got them
Absolutely.
up on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah, someone out there's going to be like, look, a fucking Jesus and Hitler Easter egg. Like, finally.
They're like shaking hands and hugging.
You know, I'm always.
It's like the Marvel universe.
I just wish that episode that had gotten more hate views. Like Jesus and Hitler. I thought that was well worth like a lot of hate views because I just made everything so ridiculous. I was like, somebody's got to be angry about this somewhere, and
that's
invite
the
all of their
goal.
friends to be angry and look at it too.
That's the goal for half of our podcast, isn't it? Just ridiculously offensive things. Get all up in arms about it. We dare
Everyone
you.
be pissed.
Yeah. So the problem for the movie is I need to figure out a good B storyline that ties everything together coherently, so that there's an actual through story through the whole movie. Otherwise, it'll just be awful.
Because your main story is not good enough to hold it all together.
Like,
I need the
it's
second
really hard
story.
for like people fucking with reality to be like a really good storyline, like that's compelling to watch.
How about
And
the
I'm
B,
thinking cancer right now.
how about the B story is
Gotta be the Jews.
Hey,
good
that's
Lord.
what I look like.
No, the B story is the actual people trying to write the script about the people who found the script.
So like
Is
us
that meta?
writing the actual movie, trying to make it work
Yes.
from the outside. I don't know how you do that. That's
I don't either. But you know,
oh man, that's
That's
not a
how-
bad idea.
that's how you come up with the next big thing. No one's ever thought of it before.
In like 10 years, it's in theaters because Hollywood's gotten so fucking terrible that they just rip shit off of YouTube and put it up for an hour and a half.
I mean, that's dude, you're not far from the truth. There's several streaming services out there that just gather huge numbers of YouTube videos, puts them on a playlist, and streams them. And every once in a while they show a commercial. And that's their
actually
business.
pretty brilliant.
That's their whole business.
That's kind of sad.
Well, somewhere out
That's-
there, there's a YouTube channel that's just all about toilets.
Dude,
So
There has
what?
to be, right?
Ones.
there's probably more than one.
Yeah, probably.
Because
That's
YouTube
nuts.
is a toilet. We're in it. We're the turds.
Yeah, we're the shit in this punch bowl.
Well, you know, what's weird to me is that YouTube keeps trying to change the thing that made them worth watching. And it's just, they're trying to be like more like mainstream media, and it's killing them.
It's money.
Yes, let's make fun of the one medium that we use.
Shh.
Oh, yeah.
Everything will be fine.
Because they're coming for
Don't
us.
get me wrong. I just,
Let it happen.
there's a lot of changes they've been making trying to make it like TV, and it's like, oh, I just see this dying in like 10 years.
They want to make it like the thing that's dying out because of it. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't make
exactly.
sense. We're gonna make YouTube to destroy original television so that we can become television.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
Well, and
well,
they
then
didn't even
someone
make it
else
to
is gonna
destroy
come in
TV.
and
Replace
make a
it
new
with itself.
YouTube and destroy you. So it's like, why? Just you had it good.
I think originally they just made it to make it easier to watch videos on the internet because so many people were starting to put out videos.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you know what? If we get in on this now and just make a really easy platform, it'll be great.
Then we can
And
take
then-
over the world.
And then it turned
And then
into
it
its
just-
own little culture in itself. Like
Hey,
that's
Pinky.
the beauty of YouTube now.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite thing is watching like the smaller YouTubers bitching about stuff.
Ah.
And then seeing like the bigger YouTubers like shit on them about it. Like, oh, you shouldn't whine about this. This is great.
I thought
It's
you were
like,
gonna say
yeah.
the 6 baby fetuses was
No.
your favorite thing.
Tie it back to the 6 dead
Because
babies.
you're like, my favorite thing on YouTube, and I'm like, fetuses?
It's funny to watch people have like beefs with each other over like YouTube channels, and you're just like,
But that's
neither of you get watched by more than like 10,000 people per video. Why do you even care?
Yeah, you're not like PewDiePie, you little punk bitch.
Oh man, PewDiePie. Oh, you know who
Yeah.
else I missed was Nate's Vids, or what was it? Yeah, it was natesvids.com or something like that.
Yeah. Nate's vlog.
Nate's vlog or whatever. Yeah, that got basically just got shut down. I mean, he's doing it again, but he's just got weird. Like everything he does is just weirdly political, but in like a way that just doesn't make any sense, like conspiracy theory-ish. He's like, and then these people tried to destroy me, and like the pyramids and shit. And you're
It's
like,
true.
I can't, man.
The hidden pyramids in Antarctica.
Turned into some like tinfoil hat kind of shit.
Yeah, he started to get really tinfoil hatty about a lot of stuff, and I'm just like, all right, man, that's cool.
I guess when you feel like the whole world is against you, you just like morph facts to fit that, I guess. I don't know.
Well, and he smokes a lot of weed, so I'm sure that doesn't help.
Yeah, but I know people that smoke weed that aren't retarded.
You mean the people that don't smoke it like constantly?
No, I know people that smoke weed constantly that still just never reach the level of retarded
Yeah, no,
that you
I
associate with potheads. You know what I mean?
Yep, all three of you do.
Shh.
Actually, I haven't smoked in a long time. I want to do edibles, but I'm so afraid of doing edibles.
Mr. Weed Store. This fucking
man.
cocksucker lives in a state where you can drive down to the weed store.
Yeah, it's pretty glorious.
Meanwhile,
And then
if you're
once
found
every
with
2
weed
years,
in my state, you go to fucking jail without pass and go.
Oh, I wish it would just get totally legalized. It's so ridiculous that it's illegal anywhere at this point.
It's dangerous, Stabby. It's bad as heroin.
And then the thing that really gets me, is it's on the same
government-
level as heroin.
It's
legally.
worse.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
worse
it's
now?
worse.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's on there with like crack and stuff. Yeah, it's Schedule
Yeah.
1.
Because I'm smoking dick for fucking weed. Like, does that ever happen? Is everyone ever like missing all their teeth in that back alley? Like, oh, suck your dick for weed. Like, usually that's and
There's some dumb
Air-
fuck who decided they could do that when you can just
Yeah,
grow.
probably somebody who got way too high off of cocaine and needed to come down.
Because that's help sobers you up. Sucking a big old dick.
It's like, to be
Well,
honest,
and then getting some weed to like take the edge off of the coke high.
yeah,
Yeah. I need to relax off all this coke, man.
you could just do less coke, couldn't you?
Get some no.
No, idiot, that's not an option.
It's not how it works.
Have you
What
ever done
language are you speaking?
If you're not going to be
sorry.
helpful here.
I'm sorry, I'll just leave. I'm still searching for your face, by the way.
Oh,
think-
did I not authorize?
I never clicked anything else. I was like, I'm gonna draw, and then I lost interest. Here we go.
You have to set it to just be the panel.
Yeah.
Are you gonna draw on the U
Uh,
or on
Drawing doesn't
me?
seem to be working. You're not running draw.
I mean, they're about to take this away, aren't they?
Yeah, probably because people draw a lot of dicks on the stream.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
I am totally innocent.
Because taking away that will stop people from talking about and drawing dicks, right?
Oh, of course.
Then they'll
Like,
just draw dicks
couldn't
on
I
pieces
just-
of paper and then roll it up in front of them.
Couldn't I make my logo a dick?
I already made my logo a dick. Thank you.
You did.
Yeah, this is look at the way
mean,
it's shaped.
It's an artistic dick.
Yeah, it's a very pretty dick.
It's
That is-
dictistic.
Dicktastic. That's one that's a dick.
He's a dictator.
I need a potato next to
Penis potatoes, yes.
it.
The end.
Then
We're
that
glad
was-
you all joined us tonight. That's the end of our show.
Actually, we should end it on dictator, right?
Yeah.
Let it drop.
Hey, dicks. See, we can. Yeah, screw you, Google. We'll figure out a way around your anti-dick drawing attitudes. Ooh, draw 6 fetuses.
Oh, no, I was just drawing a tater.
Dictator.
Can't get it. It's a dictator.
But
Dude, you must be the
It's-
first person to make that joke.
it's so bad that even Nish isn't even involved with us anymore.
This is just like, I'm done.
Yeah, and it's just like Philip had the right idea.
Fuck these guys. I don't know what I do on my Monday nights. I could be doing anything. I could be doing coke, and this would be better.
Yeah. We
You know,
weren't even
need-
supposed to be here today.
There's a fucking obscure reference that a lot of people are not going to get.
Hey, it's
Although it's the internet, so maybe a lot.
shout out to Dante and Randall.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Peace, Dante Randall. Wasn't they making a Clerks 3?
Supposedly.
I think it all depends on Dante, though, because that dude is
Randall,
like...
no, Dante's down.
That's
Randall's
Randall?
the one that's like, let's not take it too far. Like, let's not ruin a good thing.
Well, didn't he try to become an actor, and then nobody actually wanted him to be an actor?
Yeah.
No, please stop.
Shh, we don't talk about that.
I feel bad, because the dude's fun to watch. You would think, he'd have a better chance.
Oh, he's hilarious.
You get typecasted after a while.
But
That's
it-
part of
yeah.
the problem.
I think he is. No one
Dude,
can think of
Randall.
him of anything besides Randall.
Yeah. It's like that moment where it's like, no matter what you do, they always see just like, oh, this is so-and-so, or oh, this is this character.
It's the Luke Skywalker
Yeah,
phenomenon.
it's Mark Hamill all over again.
Except he got to be the Joker, so
Well, that's because you don't
Oh,
see his
yeah.
face.
he broke out of it a little.
Well, yeah,
The
he did a lot
end.
of voice work, though, not just the Joker.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Like, that was his thing, is he was like, all right, well, if nobody's going to fucking put me in a movie as any, like, fun characters, I'll do voice acting for all the cartoons.
Which sounds really fun. Like that
It-
voice
I don't
acting
think the dude
sounds
has
awesome.
any regrets, man.
Oh no, I've heard
I
many
would.
interviews. He loves voice acting. Like he puts his heart. Like you can find the most terrible performance ever. He probably put his heart and soul into it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple interviews on him talking about it.
Yeah,
It's
That's awesome.
he's passionate.
He was in The
pretty
Guyver.
good.
He was a detective in The Guyver.
Yeah, where have you seen the cover to that fucking movie? Where it's
I
like
don't know, but I do own a copy.
half Guyver face, and then the other half is Mark Hamill, leading you to believe that he's
he
the
is
guy
the guy,
in the
but
fucking
he's not.
costume, and he's not.
Wait, they made a MacGyver movie?
No, The Guyver.
The Guyver.
G-U-Y-V-E-R. It's
It's-
a really cheesy sci-fi movie.
Yeah, from Japan.
That's not. Is it a Japanese movie?
Yeah, originally I think it was a Japanese anime or comic or something,
Oh, and then the Americans just made like a really shitty movie out of it.
and then they were
made
like,
it-
"Let's fucking piss all over this."
I believe you can find it on YouTube, and it is pretty fun to watch. It's a really cheesy
It's
action.
so
sci-fi
cheesy.
movie.
Yeah, you have to enjoy the cheese though.
Really cheesy movies.
You got to
on
embrace
YouTube.
the cheese.
I'm
like all
hoping
over
that
your-
you.
All over your
Huh?
face, neck, and chest is.
It's a '91 film. It's not even '80s.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the director's cut. '91. You can find the director's cut on YouTube.
Have you
Looks like it did
guys
come from an anime?
seen Kung Fury?
Kung Fury. I've heard of it. I think I've seen part of it.
Yes, I have.
It's so amazing.
That is an
The
awesome movie.
Talk
The
about a
best.
movie from like a year ago or
The
8 years ago.
best.
Because if you're talking like cheesy,
It defies description.
Yeah, if you want something that goes beyond Stranger Things as far as how 80s it can get, Kung
that's
Fury fucking hit,
pretty
dude.
fucking 80s. Yeah,
And
it's,
it's
it's,
insane.
Oh
It's-
man, did you see the fucking acceptance speech for Stranger Things? Where like the dude was just like,
Oh.
rah, 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 rah. And, but then like fucking the lady was just her face. She just looked like she was high as fuck or something.
oh, like all the memes.
Fucking, that was amazing. I don't even remember what the guy said because I couldn't pay attention because I was just watching her and just be like, "Ah, ah." Fucking like bobblehead.
The whole world
too much.
is going to turn upside down.
Oh man, that'd be kind of fun.
That's the trailer.
All right, wait. What?
The
One thing that the Super Bowl did right was give us a trailer for Stranger Things.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see that. I'll have to look that
Yep.
up. I didn't watch the Super Bowl because I just like the commercials aren't really any fun anymore. Like they haven't been for like 5 or 6 years, really.
These are
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They
Good
used to
ones
be
and
so
they're funny.
amazing.
I like the Walking Dead ad. It was
Yeah.
just a football with a big fucking spiky bat coming down and destroying it. Like fuck you, football. We're taking back Sunday night.
Yeah, I got zombied out a while ago, unfortunately.
He's like, watch fucking Kung Fury, motherfucker.
Boom, right there.
Yeah, it's for free everywhere. You can find it on Steam. You can
Oh, you
watch
put
it
it up
on
on Skype?
Steam. You
Yeah.
can watch it in YouTube. It's everywhere. It's free. You don't have
Right
to
on.
steal it.
Hey, that's why the movie that me and Engelhardt are going to make is going to be so awesome, is because it'll be free.
Yeah.
Because
It won't be,
nobody
any, it won't be anywhere as good as Kung Fury, mind
No.
you.
Nothing ever will.
Nothing ever will be.
Well, I
Unfortunately.
think in comparison to the budget, yeah.
That's true.
I wonder what the budget on that was.
Let's see.
Yeah. What is your budget for your movie, Stabby? What are you looking at? 10 million?
Well, I have a partially broken but still functional video camera,
Okay.
and I might at some point buy a microphone for it. But other than that, I think I've got everything we're going to be able to, afford
So it's like
already, because I don't want to spend any money on making.
Oh,
this
wow.
movie.
you're supposed to spend double the budget on marketing. So what are you looking at? Like 10, 15 bucks?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I think you can come out ahead.
I
Let's
think the goal is just to make the movie as ridiculous and funny as possible, with as
Yes.
much cringe humor as possible.
Yes.
So that by the time people are done watching it, they've just cringed inside out, and all of their money just falls out of their dead body on the floor, and somehow
Become a
finds
new
them.
species by how hard they cringed.
Yeah, we will no longer be like black and white or Mexican or Asian or any of that kind of stuff. We'll just be like cringe or uncringed.
Dude.
Yep.
Stabby.
Oh no, he cringed, man. I told him not to watch the YouTubes.
See, Stabby's trying to unite the world. This
Yeah.
man, this legend,
We shall rule the cringed.
he cares. No, don't say rule.
I mean, we shall lead the cringe.
There you go. Yeah, we don't say rule
Hey.
until after we've established our power and can't be taken down.
Okay,
Then-
it's
then
kind of
we-
funny. We had 2 viewers because 2 people were watching,
Yeah.
but now we have 1, meaning one of our own people in the podcast was like, I can't watch anymore.
Philip, no, come back. Or Angle, come back. Nish.
Yeah, I had to go find Kung Fury.
Oh,
Man. To be
And,
fair, Kung Fury's
Actually,
way better
found the
than
budget for it. It was 630,000.
everyone. Should stop watching this and just go watch Kung Fury now.
Yeah, do it. Go for it. Go for broke.
It's that good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty freaking good.
We're not joking. You should leave.